everybody, welcome to my channel, The Adventures of the Rugged Retiree. Today we're going to be out geocaching. It's going to be kind of a cool episode here. I'm out with my son Josh. He's going to help me today. It's been a long time since we've been out geocaching, and you're going to want to stick around. I've got a geocache giveaway in this particular video, and I'm going to be revealing that geocache to you shortly, and how it works, and how you can win it. So stay tuned and we'll get going. Okay, so what's geocaching? You probably heard the phrase before, but never really looked into it. And it's essentially finding containers out in various places, from things at the size of your fingernail to big cache boxes. And what you're doing is using multi-billion-dollar technology, a GPS, to find containers out in the middle of nowhere. And a lot of these are Tupperware containers, and there's things that are inside there. So there's a few things to keep in mind about geocaching when you're out. Usually the biggest thing is you want to be very stealthy when you're geocaching. So because people don't know what you're doing out here, you might actually look a little bit suspicious at times. First time out geocaching, me and my son Josh, we were actually approached by a couple of security guards while we were out there, and asked what the heck you guys are doing on their property and whatnot. And it's like, we were lost. We didn't even know where the heck we were. So it's like, look, I don't know, but I'm gonna head back this way, the way that I came, and that's what it is, right? So you can actually look a little bit suspicious out there, but it's important to be stealthy, because non-geocachers, which they call Muggles, and Muggles are non-geocachers, and it's important not to be seen by non-geocachers, because they might be curious as to, you know, what container they've seen you looking for, and they might grab it and either take it or throw it out, or think it's garbage or whatnot. So we try not to be caught taking the containers. And when we find one of these containers, we'll usually take it to another location if we're not in a spot that a lot of people are around. And there's always a logbook in each container, no matter how small it is. The one that I'm giving away is a micro, and even in the micros, there's always a logbook to sign and date to log your find. So you can go to geocaching.com to download the app. It's free for anybody's phone. You can download it on. Most GPS units now have geocaching actually built right into them. So my nice Garmin unit here that I use on my GPS, it's got geocaching built into it already, and that's usually the way that they come. So that's kind of cool. And you just got to go through the motions of downloading the caches in your area. We're going to use the free version on the phone today for my viewers. I know that you're not geocachers, although there's going to be a bunch of geocachers come over to watch this video, because I'm doing a giveaway, and they're the ones that are going to be wanting this particular item. So we're going to use the free version. The only difference between the free version and the paid version is that usually the paid version has got more caches that you can find, and I'm going to say that some of the quality in the caches on the paid version can be better. And when I was hiding caches, I always only allowed subscribers to actually find them, and that was because a lot of work had gone into the detail of making my cache, and it's just unfortunate that sometimes they go missing and whatnot. So people that are subscribing to the geocaching.com site are usually a little bit more into it. They understand the stealthiness aspect of it or whatnot. But today we're going to use the free version, and we're going to go out there and find some caches. Okay, stick with me here. Okay, so we got us kind of close here to the first cache location, and this is called Old Meander number 1. And we got some clues down here. This is the cache name, how far it is from us, and it gives us an indicator of the level of difficulty that it is, as well as how big the container is. So the container is small, and small is not actually the smallest one. Micro is the smallest one. So all we need to do is click on that particular cache. Now we can go down here, and there's some information in the description, the last time it was found, if there's any trackables in the location as well. And we're just going to click on navigate, and you can see here that we're going to point our phone in the direction, and it shows that we're 39 meters from the cache. So we're going to start walking over in that direction, hopefully getting closer to the cache. Okay, so as you can see here, we're getting towards 9 meters, 8 meters, and I'm suspecting that the target is right by this great big tree here. This is the biggest tree in the area, and we're going to approach it and see if we can't find it. Let's get... Yeah, it's a little... Oh, I think I just spotted it here. Can you spot it, Josh? So you can see on my recorder here, it shows I'm within 1 meter. So this here is the tree that it's in. This is the cache location. And we're gonna come up here, and there's the cache. So it's a little pill bottle. Pretty typical cache here. And can you hold the camera, Josh? Just point it that way. Okay, so we're gonna open this baby up. Oh, they're nice enough to provide a pencil for me here. And the log is in here as well. If I can get it out. Okay, baby. There we go. We show the logbook here, Josh. So you can see here in the log, this is all the people that have been down here to find it, and so everybody has signed and dated it. So that's what we're gonna do here as well. Put this down. Put it back in. Okay, and we want to make sure that we put the cache exactly the way that we found it for the next person, so that they can also have the same challenges that we had. And the next step of the game here is to come into the app that you've signed up for and click on I found it. And then we can say thanks for the cache. That we've logged it. And post. And that goes right to the geocaching site. And now I'm at 518 total finds, and I get a little happy face on my thing here. So happy face is where you've found caches, and these are ones that are not found yet, and these grayed ones here are the ones that are paid. So you can see that there's a lot of geocaches. There's millions of them all over the world. There's a geocache on the space station. There's one at the bottom of the ocean. They're everywhere, and I'm gonna kind of prove that over the course of time during the camping series that will look for geocaches as well. All right. So anyways, geocaching is a great thing to do with your kids, with your grandkids. It's just a great way to get out and see things even in your own backyard. Geocaching has taken me to places within my own neighborhood that I absolutely had no idea about. So it was pretty cool to see new places, even close to home. So I'll do one in behind my house as well. I haven't really done any caching back there at our new place, so I'll do another cache find back there. And for right now, we're gonna get on to cache number 2. We're still heading over, another 112 meters to go, and we'll see when we get closer. Okay, on the 26 meters, we're getting closer. We are just kind of walking off the logging road here, and this would actually be a good spot to come and get a bunch for the quad. You could get a whole bunch, short amount of time. Oh, I just beeped, so I'm within 10 meters. Just in case this GPS is a little bit slow, I'm going to look in this area here right now, and it should be, because this is a series, it's more than likely looks very similar. So the GPS does bounce around here a little bit, and we're just kind of been walking around in circles, which is pretty normal actually for geocaching. So what we're going to do, we can do a couple things here. I like to go to the logs first to see if there's any clues in there. So as logged previously, the readings seem a bit out, but quick find with a hint, even with a slight covering of snow. Okay, next one, 11 meters off according to my phone, but found it in the snow. Found in the dark. Wasn't too hard to expand the search with the headlamp and the hint. Okay, so we're going to go to the hint. Can go over, get a hint here. The hint is stick pile. Okay, so based on those two particular clues, we're going to look for a stick pile within 11 meters of this spot that we're at, because we're showing 3 meters, which is really close. So we're gonna branch out a little bit and look for a stick pile not too far from here, and we're gonna get back to you in a second. Okay, so even with the hint, it's taken us a little bit of time to find this one, but we're showing about 15 meters off the ground zero point, so the GZ they call it. And we're going to reach in here and see what we got in store for us. So again, we see the container in there. We need to make sure that we put back things just about as good as possible. Now we can see what's in here. So remember, there's always a logbook. There's not necessarily a pencil, so make sure you bring your own pencil or pen to write. And so in this container here, we got a golf ball, got a couple pencils, a sticker, pencil sharpener, which is great for the pencils that are in here, and we got our logbook. So we're going to sign this, and just to talk a little bit about what's in the cache here. So general rule of thumb is that a lot of people take items with them when they go out geocaching. It can be all these little tiny types of trinkets or whatnot, anything but food items. And the idea is if you're welcome to take one of these items, and maybe you're going to put it in a different cache or whatever you're going to do with it. But if you take something, you need to put something back of equal or greater value. So if I took a golf ball, you know, maybe I would put a pencil eraser or some other thing that I got from the dollar store, and it would be considered a fair trade. Okay, so we're going to sign the logbook and put it back, and we'll be on our way. Pull this back up and continue on. Okay, so I know you've been dying to take a look at this giveaway item, and this is what I've got right here. So this here is a magnetic solid hunk of stainless steel. It'll never rust on you, whatever. It's something that I called mental block. You can call it whatever you want if you win it. And I'm going to show you, we can't obviously stick this to a tree out here, so we'll wait to see what it looks like on something metal, maybe a metal post or fence or something. But this particular cache, you might have a good place in mind, you know, side of a building or whatnot, might be good to make it look like it's part of the structure or whatnot. Now, the cache in this particular or the logbook, sorry, in this particular cache is, I've provided a tool in here. Now, I'm not too sure about the tool, whether it's something that's going to be able to stay on or not. So I also made the set screw something that every geocacher's got a pencil, so they would be able to unscrew the logbook here, and inside you got the logbook to sign, so you'd sign and date that, and then your geocacher would be able to hide that again. So stay tuned, and I'm going to get some more information on how you can get entered to win this thing, and you'll be off to the races. Guarantee you that you're going to get a lot of favorites with this. So I had one geocache. It's been archived now. It was called All Geared Up and Feeling Lucky, and it was kind of a cool cache because it was a puzzle cache, but it was something that everybody could figure out. And it was only labeled a puzzle cache because, according to the geocache rules, it required you to do something in the field. And because you had to unscrew 6 bolts out of this gear, the logbook was hidden inside one of those bolts. And what was kind of neat is it just, you're all geared up and feeling lucky, right? So are you going to get it on the first try or the 6th try? And what happened was I actually hid it underneath a bridge, and in the container itself I had the official geocache sticker in there and whatnot. And I came back to check on the cache. I hadn't seen it for quite some time. Nobody had found it. So I went there to do some maintenance and make sure it was all intact and whatnot. And I was shocked actually when I got back to the spot, because what I found was the bridge that I hid it under was gone. And not only was the bridge gone, they built a new bridge there. So I thought for sure that this cache was, you know, it was missing because of the construction of the bridge. So I went down to the location that I placed it at, and I was just so overjoyed that the city workers that did the replacement of this bridge, they actually placed the cache back under the bridge, same spot, same location, and whatnot. So I was really happy about that, and I actually ended up writing the city just to thank them for taking that and you know, putting it back after the construction. So it definitely took some thought and some insight and some knowledge of the sport or hobby, whatever you want to call it, to you know, be able to do that for all the cachers out there. So it was really cool. Great community. Geocaching is done worldwide, and anybody can do it. So I just encourage everybody to get out there and try to find a couple. It's free. You know, what we did here today right now is free, using an unpaid version. If you find that you're getting right into it, I'd encourage you to get the membership, because there's definitely some benefits to doing that. Unpaid plug there, by the way. But yeah, so we're gonna make our way out, and okay, some hairs there, camo box. Now what we're gonna do here, we got traffic coming by, so we're just gonna wander off a little bit. for the from the cache location, and we'll get a look and see what's in here. All kinds of stuff in here. That's the official geocache tag that I was talking about. So this is so people know what's there. Okay, so before we get to the final step for the giveaway, I'm searching out one more cache in my backyard, so to speak. This cache is like 400 meters from my house, and we're gonna go and find this one. It's got a bunch of favorite points, so we're gonna go see what this one's all about. I just wanted to mention that the geocache giveaway is not affiliated with the YouTube at all. This is all on my own merits here. I have handmade the cache myself, and wish the best of luck to everybody out there. All the names will go into a draw that are eligible, and to get eligible, I'm going to let you know right after this cache how to do that. All right, let's go. One of the things that I've learned geocaching is sometimes you just got to find the easy way to get up to the cache location. I don't know if we can see this or not, but we're 100 meters away. There's a hill right there. Usually there's an easier way up than straight across the line. It's actually what got us into trouble with the security guards the one time. Me and my son just following the straight line doesn't necessarily do that, so we're just gonna get up on. This is what I'm talking about. I came through there, but there's actually a trail that's kind of worn through there, so there's always an easier way, and I tend to find it a little bit later. Kind of looking at all this deer droppings here. That's kind of, we do see the deer up here from time to time, that's for sure, but it's kind of nice. Okay, so we got tons of stuff in here. Holy mackerel, look at this. There's a whole bunch of stuff. Here's a logbook, and thank goodness there's a pen there, because I think Josh has my pen in his pocket, so we'll get going on this. Okay, so to be eligible to get your name in the draw, I just want you to do one real easy thing, and that's simply to leave a comment in the comments for this video, and I want you to comment where your favorite geocache was found. So city, area, if it was Yellowstone Park, or if it was in Chicago, or wherever it was, just simply place a comment with the place that you found your favorite geocache, and if you win, I'll be in contact with you, and I'll get it mailed out. Thank you for joining me on my channel. All of you rugged retirees that have never geocached before, hopefully you can get out and give it a shot. And all of those geocachers that have tuned into this as well, thanks for joining along, and I hope you win. Best of luck. Rugged Retiree, we'll see you at the next one.